Next Chapter Podcasts.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Next Chapter Podcast presents the Play On Podcast series, As You Like It. Episode 1, Good Wrestling. For the best listening experience, be sure to use headphones or earbuds. And remember, all the world's a stage.
Festival drawing young people from far and wide begins today on a dairy farm in upstate New York. They're calling it Woodstock Music Festival, and so far the town is against these young people coming in with their drugs and loud music. In the next hour, we'll have your Manhattan commuter traffic report, but first, the stock market is down again today.
Great. Yes, I want everyone there. Everyone except my brother Orlando.
Adam! Orlando, I've just heard your brother say he will not allow you to attend this celebration? How has it come to this? Why does he hate you so? To be excluded from this celebration and at your brother's command? It makes no sense. Your father would never approve. It's strange.
I remember it, Adam. It went like this. Inheriting by my father's will a paltry 1,000, and, as you say, charge my brother on his blessing to breed me well. And there begins my sadness. My brother Jakes, he keeps at school, and report speaks goldenly of his progress, his learning. For my part, he keeps me rustically at home. Or to speak directly, clearly, stays me here at home unkept. For call you that keeping for a gentleman of my birth, that feels no different than stalling me, penned up cage-like an ox. His horses are bred better, fed better, food-filled, taught their manage, and to that end riders dearly hired. But I, his brother, gain nothing under him but growth, for the which his animals on his dunghills are as much bound to him by him as I. Besides this nothing that he so plentifully gives me, the something that the world gave me his countenance seems to take from me. He lets me feed with his asses, blocks the brother in me, and as much as in him lies, landmines my gentility with my education. This is it, Adam. This that hurts. And the spirit of my father, which I think is in here within, begins to mutiny against this hymn service. I will no longer. No, I'll not endure it longer. Though yet I have no wise way, no easy remedy to avoid it.
Orlando, here comes my master, your brother.
Move, Adam. Move away and you shall hear how he shakes me up. Oliver, my brother.
Ugh. Now, sir, what make you here?
Nothing. I am not taught to make a thing.
What muddy you then, sir?
Well, sir, I am helping you to muddy that which God made. A shit-stained brother of yours, with idleness.
Well, sir, seek better employment elsewhere.
Shall I keep your hogs? Eat husk with them?
Do you know where you are, sir?
Ha, sir. Yes, well. Here, in your kitchen.
Know you who I am?
Yeah. Yes. Better than him I am before knows me. I know you are my oldest brother, and in the gentle condition of your blood, you should so know me. The rule of time, nations, allows for you, the older, to be my better. But the custom cannot take my lineage if there were 20 brothers between us. I have as much of my father in me as you. As much. As much, though I confess your birth before mine is nearer to his reverence.
Tile!
Come now, older brother. Your youth, it shows!
Will you lay hands on me?
Get away from the stove! Oliver!
I am no villain. I am the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys. He was my father. He is 3 times a villain who says that such a father birthed villains. Were you not my brother, I would not take this hand from your throat until this other pulled out your tongue for saying so. Poor fool! You rail, you riot against yourself!
Sweet masters, cease! For father's remembrance, be at peace!
Let me go, I say!
I will not! Not on your cue, on mine. You shall hear me. Me! My father, in his will, willed you to give me good education. You have trick-trained me like a peasant, muddied and murked all my gentleman-like gentleness. The spirit of my father grows strong in me, and I will no longer endure it! Therefore, allow me such exercises as may become a gentleman, or give me my fucking inheritance, and with that I will go by my fate!
And then, when spent, what? Well, inside. I will no longer endure you. You shall have some of the havings you desire. Inside. Leave me.
I only offend you for my own good.
In! In! In with him, old dog.
Old dog? My reward in but 2 words? Most true, I have lost my teeth in your service. Grace to my old master. He would not have spoke such two.
Come at him.
Really? You would have my place? Well, then. No 1,000 for you. Dennis!
You called?
Wasn't that wrestler Charles here? Here to speak with me?
At the door, wants your ear.
Send him up.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Good riddance. For Orlando. Tomorrow, your name is wrestled away.
Sir.
Charles. What's the new news at the new court?
Nothing new at the new court but the old news. The old duke is banished by his brother, the new duke, and a few, 3, 4, 5, go with him while the new duke eats the prospers left behind.
Oh, Rosalind, the duke's daughter, banished as well?
No, the duke's daughter, the new duke's daughter, Celia, loves her so steadily so that she would have followed or rather died to be left behind. Rosalind stays at the court, no less beloved of her uncle than his own daughter.
Where will the old duke live?
Rumor says he's already at the Forest of Arden and is presently there with merry men living like the old Robin Hood. They say many young men flock to him, hood themselves worry-free as they fleet the time away, careless, free as they do in fairy tales.
Don't you wrestle tomorrow for the new Duke?
I do. I do, sir. And I came to mind you of a matter. I understand your younger brother, Orlando, plots a plan and disguised will challenge me to a match. Tomorrow, I wrestle for my reputation. He that remains whole, namely him, will wholly impress if remains intact. However, I would be loath to lambast your brother, and so, out of my love for you, I came to warn you that perhaps you warn him.
Charles, I thank you for your love. A love I will return. I have heard of my brother's plan and have tried to persuade him to avoid this wrestling, which is so in his nature. Alas, I could not wrestle him from his decision. He is resolute. I'll tell you what, Charles. He is the most stubborn fellow of France. Orlando, the great and envious emulator of good. The full, fucking fortified, false Orlando. Ambition-cracked Orlando. Charles, use your discretion, okay? Break his finger, break his neck. Oops. Break his neck, either way up to you. But watch. Have a watch about you. He's treacherous. Grudge-burdened like an ox. He will watch and wait to break you. There is not one so treacherous and villainous alive today, I assure you. I speak but brotherly of him. But if I were to anatomize him as he actually is, I must blush and weep, and you must look pale with a kind of wonder.
Well, glad I came. If he comes tomorrow, payment Orlando. If he's ever alone again, I'll never wrestle for prize more. Godspeed, sir.
Good, Charles. Goodbye. Now, stir and shake, Orlando. All I have hates him. Why, I wonder? Why hate I nothing more than he? He who is gentle. He who was never schooled yet knows much. He that is noble, beloved, and so much in the heart of the world, loved especially by mine own. Give him honor. And I misprized by all. This wrestle shall clear all. Nothing but to kindle the brother to the ring, which now I'll do.
Hi, this is Sally Kate Holmes, Managing Director of Next Chapter Podcasts, here to tell you about a pretty cool new offering from our friends at Apollo Podcasts. You can now find the Play On podcasts on Apollo Plus, a creator-owned platform where every subscriber helps audio fiction creators such as us. You can listen ad-free, early access to exclusives, behind-the-scenes supercuts, and more on Apollo Plus. On top of all that, 70% of the revenue on Apollo Plus goes directly to creators. Join Apollo Plus through the Apollo Podcasts app or by going to apollopods.com.
This podcast is sponsored by Ramp. Are you a business leader considering a new credit card and spend management system? You could stick with the old school process, multiple systems that work against each other and create more work for you. Or you could try Ramp. Ramp helps businesses manage their finance operations with a corporate card and spend management software that includes accounting automation, vendor payments, travel booking, and more, all in one platform. Whether you're a startup, a small business, or have thousands of employees, Ramp's intuitive software gives you maximum control over spend. Ramp's smart tools enforce compliance, prevent fraud, and provide real-time insights. Stop overspending and save up to 5%. Plus, Ramp automates data entry and routine time-consuming tasks. It's all done for you. You'll close your books in hours instead of days and give your team time to focus on what really matters, the bottom line. And now get $250 when you join Ramp for free. Just go to ramp.com/easy. Ramp.com/easy. RAMP.com/easy.
Cards issued by Sutton Bank and Celtic Bank, members FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
I I pray, Rosalind, my sweet cousin, be merry.
Dear Celia, I show more merriness than I am mistress of, and you would have me be merrier? Unless you can teach me to forget my banished father, you must not teach me how to remember any extraordinary pleasure.
In this here, I see you do not love me in the way I love you.
Oh?
If my uncle, your banished father, had banished your uncle, my father, so you could still stay with me, I would have taught myself to exchange fathers. So would you, if the truth of your love to me were so concrete and religiously committed as mine is to you.
Well, I will forget the condition of my life to rejoice in yours.
You know my father has no child but me. I, nor none more to come. And truly, when he dies, you shall be his heir. For that which he has taken away from your father, I will reincarnate to thee again in affection. By my honor, I will. And when I break my oath, when I break my honesty, let me turn monster. Therefore, my sweet Rose, my dear Rose, Mary, be merry.
Mary, from now forward, I will, cousin, and devise mischief. Let me see. What do you think of falling in love?
Oh, thank God. Mary, yes, to make sport and fun, but do not love a man earnestly or too blushingly that your judgment may be lost.
Well, what will our sport be then?
Let's sit and mock the good housewife of fortune and spin her wheel of chance to hope we are all equally bestowed with her gifts.
Oh my God!
I wish we women could. That wheel so rarely lands equal in the affairs of love and often mistakes in her gifts to women as, well, gifts.
It's true. For though she makes pretty, she rarely makes honest. And though she makes honest, she make good from afar, but far from good.
Mistress, your dad wants you. Okay. Over here, ladies. Yes. Oh, that's fantastic.
Did he send you to tell me?
No, by my honor, but I was told to come for you.
Where did you learn to swear by any honor?
From a certain gentleman who swore by his honor that they were good pancakes and swore by his honor that the mustard was crap, wasn't good. Now, I'll be firm to say that the pancakes sucked and the mustard rocked, and yet the man of honor was not oath false.
Can you prove it with your heaping mounds of knowledge?
Yes! Yes, unmuzzle your mouth and unleash your wisdom.
Okay. Lean forward. Stroke your chins.
What?
And swear by your beards that I am a knave.
By our beards, if we had them, you are.
Well, by my knavery, if I had it, then I was a knave. But if you swear by something that you don't have, you are not falsely false. No more was the man of honor swearing by his honor. You see? He never had honor. Or if he had it, he swore it gone before he ever saw those shitty pancakes or that mustard.
Who are you talking about?
The man. A man, old Frederick. Your dada loves.
My father's love makes him honorable.
What?
Shut up of him. You'll be beat for slander someday.
Oh, well, sad. So sad that me, the fool, cannot speak with smarts what smart men do unsmartly.
Truthfully, you're right. True. Since your small fool smartness is smarter when silent, the little smarts that wise men say make a greater sound.
Ooh.
Here comes Monsieur Lebeau.
With a mouthful of news.
Which he will vomit into our ears.
Until we are news crammed.
Even better, we will have more currency. Bonjour, Lebeau.
Bonjour.
What's the news?
Bonjour.
Fair princess, you have missed the super sport.
Sport? What kind? What sort?
What sort? How shall I answer you?
As wit and chance dictate?
Or as fate demands.
Good one. Thickly laid on.
Well, I gotta keep my rank.
Or you lose your old smell.
You amaze me. Ladies, I would have told you of some robust wrestling, which you did not get to see.
Well, tell us the manner of it at least.
I'll tell you the first part, and after, you can the rest yourself. You might catch the end, for the best is yet to come, and it is coming. Here, choose this place where you stand to end it.
Oh, so much for the beginning.
There come 3 sons and an old man.
I could match this beginning with an old tale.
3 handsome young strapping men of note.
With notes around their necks, here are my court notices.
The oldest of the strapping boys wrestled with Charles, the Duke's wrestler. And Charles, instantly broke 3 of his handsome ribs. Chances for continued breathing are not good. So he handles the second and the third. They lie over there with the old man over them weeping. Such weeping that it is borrowed by beholders and amplified by them.
Lord. Excuse me, can we get back to the sports they missed?
I speak of it.
Rib breaking? For ladies? God, men grow smart each day. It's the first time I've heard rib breaking is sport for ladies.
Me too, I promise you.
Okay, but don't you long to see it? Is there any else here who dreams to hear the music in his sides or longs to eye this breaking rib? Shall we see, cousin?
You must if you stay, for this is where they'll be. And they are ready to rib break.
They are coming now. Let's stay and see.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way into the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 325 pounds, the deadly giant, North Shore!
Come on. Since the kid won't acquiesce, let fate bruise him.
And his ill-advised opponent from the Upper East Side, weighing in at under 200 pounds, Orlando DeBoy!
That's him, madam, yes?
He's so young, but looks good. Successful. Looks like he'll win.
Is that him?
What?
Over there?
Daughter? Niece? Have you crept to see the wrestling?
Yes, sir. If we might with your permission.
You won't enjoy it. I can tell you odds are on the man. I tried to dissuade the kid, but he would not budge. Speak to him. Ladies, see if you can persuade him.
Come him here, good LeBeau.
Do it. I'll go.
Young challenger, the princess would like to speak with you.
On my way. With respect and duty.
Young man. Have you challenged Charles the wrestler?
No. Fair princess. He's a general challenger. I come as others to use the strength of my youth against him.
Young man, your eyes are bigger than your stomach. You have witnessed this man's cruel proof. We beg you, for your own sake and safety, to stand aside.
Do, young sir. Your reputation will not suffer. We will make and take blame and appeal to the Duke. The wrestling must cease.
I implore you, diminish me not with hateful words. I know to deny you is to deny that which your excellence and beauty does not deserve. Send your excellence and beauty with me to this match, and if I fail, I only shame my ungracious self. If killed, I die willingly. I have no friends to wrong, no friends to mourn for me, no debt to the world I owe. I only fill a place which may be bettered when empty again.
The little strength I have, I wish it with you.
And mine too, to draw out hers.
Farewell. Heaven, prove me wrong in my underestimation.
Achieve your desire, young man.
Come, where is the youth that courts to lie in Mother Earth?
Ready, sir, with a will that has less ambition than that.
You have 1 round.
I doubt he will return for 2, even after persuasion from a first.
If you intend to mock me after, you should not do so before. Come on!
Hercules, endow him! Wish I was invisible now to grab the strong one by the leg.
Oh no! The 4-figure lock, followed by disarming the dead man. But, oh! Now a fantastic reversal by the newcomer.
Excellent, young man.
If my eyes could shoot lightning, I can tell you whom they'd hit.
And the newcomer has somehow managed to deliver the tombstone against Gnarled Charles!
Enough! Enough!
Please, Your Grace, I am not yet out of breath here.
Charles!
1,
How are you, man?
3.
He can't speak.
Take him away. What is your name, young man?
Orlando, good sir. The youngest son of Sir Roland de Bois.
I wish you had been some man else's son. The world held your father's honor high, but I found him still, to me, enemy. You would have pleased me more with this deed if you had been born to some other name. Still, goodbye. You are a brave and handsome youth. I wish you had told me of a different father.
If I were my father, would I do this?
I am more proud to be called Sir Roland's son, his youngest son, and would not change that calling to be adopted son of Frederick.
My father loved Sir Roland as his soul, and the entire world did share his mind. Had I known this young man to be his son, I would have given my tears to have him stay from that which he did venture in the fight.
Gentle cousin, let us thank him and then encourage him. My father's rough and envious disposition rips up my heart. Sir! Well, have you battled? If you might keep your promises such with love, as justly as you exceed all promises here, your mistress will live happy on.
Gentlemen, wear this for me, a woman of fortune. More would I hand, but this hand lacks means. Shall we go? Cuz?
Aye. Farewell, fair gentlemen.
Thanks. Let me say thank you. Thank you!
Oh.
My manners are in the mounds down there, and this standing here is but a wooden block, a mere fence post.
He's calling us. My pride fell with my fate. I'll ask him what he wants. Hey! Hello. You called? Sir? Good wrestling. Yes. Good. And you won more than just that match.
Will you go, Gus?
Waiting for you. Farewell.
What anchor drags my tongue to speechless wait? I cannot speak, and yet she has pleaded speech. Oh, Orlando, you are thrown and pinned. Not Charles, but thing weaker is your master.
Everyone stay calm and groovy, please. We need to suspend programming temporarily while we clear the ring.
Good man. Good man. I might suggest as a friend, leave this place. Although well you have deserved my praise, rounding applause, and endless love, still the Duke is in a present condition which makes him misconstrue what you have done. The Duke is, how you say, refluxy.
Thank you, sir, and I beg of you this. Which of the two was daughter of the Duke that was here at the wrestling?
Neither his daughter, if measured by manners. But indeed, the smaller is his daughter. The other is daughter to the banished duke. She here forced to stay by her usurping uncle to keep his daughter company, whose loves are grafted as a natural bond of sisters. But I can tell you lately that this duke has taken displeasure with his sweet niece, grounded on nothing concrete, other than that people praise her for her clear virtues and pity her for her good father's sake. And on my life, his malice against the lady will surely, suddenly breach. Sir, farewell. Somewhere, in a better world than this, I shall desire more love and knowledge of you.
I rest in much debt to you. Very well. Now, I must from the pan to the other, from tyrannical duke to tyrannous brother. But heavenly Rosalind.
The Play On podcast series As You Like It was written by William Shakespeare and translated into modern English verse by David Ivers. All episodes were directed by Kim Martin Cotton. Radio play by Catherine Eden. The cast is as follows: Megan Kreidler as Rosalind, Julian Seehey as Orlando, Adeline Phelps as Celia, James Udom as Oliver and Sir Oliver Martext, Franchelle Stewart Dorn as Duke Sr., David Ivers as Jaques, Andy Grote-Lucien as Touchstone, Larry Bull as Duke Frederick and Adam, Kaylee Carter as Phoebe, Noah Kaeshian as Silvius, Anna Sundberg as Audrey and LeBeau, Matt McNally as Amiens and Jakes Dubois, Jane Louie as Hyman, Scott Cordes as Corin, H. Adam Harris as Charles the Wrestler and William. Casting by the Telsey office, Karen Castle, CSA. Voice and text coach, Julie Foe. Original music composition, mix, and sound design by Lindsay Jones. Music direction and vocals by Jane Louie. Additional vocals by Matt McNally. Sound engineering and mixing by Sadaharu Yagi. Mix engineering and dialogue editor Larry Walsh. Podcast mastering by Greg Cortez at New Monkey Studio. Coordinating producer Transcend Streaming, Kira Bowie and Liana Keys. Executive producer Michael Goodfriend. The Play On podcast series As You Like It is produced by Next Chapter Podcast and is made possible by the generous support of the Hits Foundation. Visit nextchapterpodcast.com for more about the Play On podcast series. Visit playonshakespeare.org for more about Play On Shakespeare. Subscribe to Play On Premium on Apollo Plus for ad-free episodes and join our Patreon for exclusive merchandise and new commercial-free releases. Go to playonpodcast.com for our bonus content, where you'll find interviews with the artists, producers, and engineers who brought it all to life. And remember, all the world's a stage.
Join Play On Premium to get merch like t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, ad-free episodes, and bonus content video featuring interviews with the actors, producers, playwrights, and directors who brought it all to life. Go to ncpodcasts.com and subscribe to Play On Premium to support the art and the artists.
Lucky Land Slots, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply.
Next Chapter Podcasts.